What's going on, ladies and gents? Before we start off with the video, the 2000 Essence Stones code is officially here. I have now sent it off to all supporters in the morning. If you are someone who's going to join now as a supporter, you'll expect it later on today. Guys, here it is. Hit that support button. It's absolutely free. It's always linked to every single video. It's super simple. It's easy for you to do, and you'll get yourself 2000 advanced Essence Stones plus advanced mana crystals as well too. So guys, get in it now. Get your Essence Stones and make sure you support. Now, a couple big things that I've just heard over the morning. Zaf and I are in a chat with the Master Leaker, right? And he has some good news for us. So this is why I didn't talk about the power level, because I didn't hear about the new quote unquote leak of what the power level was supposed to be. So I kind of kept my head low and was trying to see what exactly the conversation was going to be once it's all done. Here's what I want to tell you guys. Okay, so in terms of power level, the power level now with the flames no longer affect the power level. The flames total power is already included in what the power is. So for example, if it's 3.1 million and it has 3 flames, it's just 3.1 million. The flames apparently are no longer part of the increased CP. So just so there's no more of that hidden extra hit power. That's what we're being told. Okay, so again, that's not official. That's a leak, and that's something that was provided through somebody else who's close to the design team to you know who. So with that being said, also keeping in mind the fact that the power levels are actually not as high as was originally thought. The power level is actually 3.15 to 3.25. So that is, of course, still subject to change, and elements did not change at all. So for those who are curious if the elements are going to change, and I made a video about how to prepare yourself for this, they are not going to be changing at all, just so everyone is on the same page. So if we're going through Workshop of Brilliant Light, right, and we look over here, for example, so the raid is currently going on. Let's just do this raid together. So you can see here, it's going to be water and dark, it's going to be water and light, and then it's going to be light and fire. So I think they purposely prepared us for this just to get everybody ready. So that's what's essentially going to be the elements that you're going to use. So nothing changes, guys, from that perspective. Now, preparing yourself, what should you do, what you should focus on, and where you should go. So a couple things I want to point out to you guys right away. For those who are lacking power a little bit, do not stress, because you are going to get a brand new shadow, and that brand new shadow will be able to give you guys probably what power you need to make up for it. So don't worry too much about that. The power level you're going to have scaled fairly easily once it's out, because that shadows, if you have saved enough and you can level up their weapon and their skills, should give you a couple thousand power. Like we're talking about maybe 10 to 13,000 power overall. I think we're looking roughly about that if you do enough, and you should be able to, if anyone's at 3 million like I am, you should be able to get close enough where you could probably finish hard mode in the top 1,000, if not at least top 3,000. So make sure, guys, you do save yourself enough energy, or enough shadow energy in order to accomplish that. So if you were thinking today of like upgrading a weapon or whatever, or all that jazz, if I were you guys, I would save up a little bit and just wait till the next shadow comes out and then focus on that shadow instead. Okay, very, very important, guys, to remember that, because that's going to be a big one, and that's going to be the best power increase you can possibly do for yourself and your squad. So guys, make sure when you are ready to do that, that's something you absolutely do. Okay, so shadow is a big one. Obviously, we're gonna go to 130. So I hope many of you guys have been saving for your increase in idle. Sorry, I'm trying to finish this and talk at the same time. It's frustrating. So if you have not been saving your idle energy so far, you should be doing that. Because you are going to then be able to get way more levels real quick. And also, if you have not been saving your fusion, that's another thing you'd absolutely want to do, because you can then get yourself more of the new blessing stones, increase your power, and hopefully hit a couple mythic ones to get that up. Speaking of mythic, also, if you haven't done any of the mythical advancements, what's it called again? Amplification. That's an application. Try to do those as well too, just to gain a little bit more power and get this out of the way, guys, because right now I feel like many folks are going to be really close to the power level that you need, but might be off by a little bit. So that's another big one. Also, don't forget, guys, simulation. Get yourself those books. Get them done quick. Get those books quickly, and start amplifying all of your books, and also getting as much enhancement in there as possible. Every little bit's gonna count, right? At this point, every little bit counts. And also, don't forget, guys, cores. Cores are a big part of this game. And if you're not getting cores to 120, even though it is a little bit, sorry, level 20, even though it's a little bit of power at the moment, not a huge amount, it's still gonna make a difference in terms of how much power you get. So cores is another one you should absolutely be focusing on. And then lastly, guys, make sure if you are lacking a little bit of TP, it doesn't hurt to actually get yourself your equipment over to A tier, okay, or A pieces. So a lot of people are focusing on like 4-on-4, which is fine because honestly 4-on-4 is the meta for Sun Jinwoo, for example. But for many of your units, if you're using 4-on-4 for any reason and you're just lacking a little bit of TP, try to switch to A piece with proper equipment and proper set, and you'll be able to finish it no problem. Because the reason why is the A piece bonus gives you a lot of TP power, right? So like, and honestly, at the end of the day, that's really what you're fighting. You're fighting TP most of the time anyways, right? You're not really fighting against, you know, mechanics and all that, which is a part of it, obviously. But TP plays the biggest role. So you definitely want to get this done. So make sure, guys, if you haven't been doing it, you go in here, you try to complete as much as you possibly can. Get yourself all these enhancement materials, you know, get your growth up, get all that. Like, that's what I have. I haven't done that yet. I haven't gone and done all my 15s to 20 yet. So, like, I have a lot of potential for growth. And I plan to do that today before the reset happens. I plan to get a lot of them to 20 as soon as possible, and then focus on getting my other things up as well. Oops, I didn't get her equipment on. So yeah, those are some of the bigger things to do, guys. Also, don't forget, if you are somebody who is a whale and you already are at the point where like you don't need to save anymore level 20 cores or anything, and you've bought that stuff out, try to save your WOBL tickets, right? Because if you want to do hard mode, it's probably gonna have the best drop rate for a lot of the stuff. Plus, just to be able to farm a little bit more, hard mode is gonna be great, so you guys can start saving all of your WOBL tickets. So start buying them from the guild shop, start buying them from the store, etc. And lastly, the big thing, and I've mentioned this numerous times already, is the end of the collaboration, right? A lot of people have been asking, Payne, do I save? What do I do? Like, what's your suggestion? My opinion, guys, if you're a new player specifically, especially if you're a new player, you should absolutely be going for the collab, in my opinion, for a couple of reasons. Number one, you are going to get yourself the ability to get these units at 100% rate with no pity issues, or well, I mean with pity, but with no 50-50 issues. So that's a big deal, right? And honestly, Freerin and Fern are amazing units, like really good units. And now for new players, I would prefer going for Fern. For Freerin, I mean, because she's a universal support, and I think she's going to bring more to the table for your account. For veteran players, obviously it's up to you. I went for Fern because it made more sense for my account. Many people went for Freerin. So as a veteran, it's up to you which makes more sense for your account. But I honestly think that a lot of people should not neglect these units. These units are going to be really good. And not only that, but they're also going to be units that are going to be easier to get to A5 because of that ability to not lose the 50-50 and get them at 100%, right? So that's something, guys, you may want to consider for your account. Up to you, again, at the end of the day, what you want to do. But that's just my advice, because I know a lot of people have been asking, hey, Payne, like, what should I do with my account? Well, that's my suggestion on it, guys. So honestly, enjoy the game, guys. Hard mode is coming out. I don't know if I'm going to be able to be staying up tonight. It is my birthday today, so I'm going to be spending time with family, friends, and I'm going to be focusing on that. I will be definitely here for the Sharp live stream to at least do a live stream on that and get you guys all the information you need. Just have a little bit of fun. But in regards to the actual, like, WOBL hard mode, I'm going to most likely be on in the morning, and then hopefully, you know, get to the top 1,000 as well and have time to do it, because I know last time many people missed out on the top 1,000 because they were not able to make the time frame that was given to us by Netmarble. And I really wish at this point they just switch it over to the first 24 hours. They really should just do the first 24 hours. I think it makes way more sense, right? Like, oops, I'm not too much focus on this, not playing enough. There we go. So yeah, like, just keep that in mind, guys. For those who are expecting my testing and stuff on Laura, again, I've been trying my best to stay a little healthier. I'm getting older. I got kids. I got a family. Like, I got to be more careful about my health. So for me right now, the main thing is just to get up, come back on here, and then, you know, do a live stream with you guys and hopefully give you the information you need. And I'm hoping Laura is good enough to be worthwhile, specifically around the buffs that they're going to be giving Thomas. We'll see what he gets and how much of a difference it actually does make. If it doesn't make enough of a difference, I think Laura's going to be a very skippable unit, especially with Christopher Reed coming next. But if they do a good enough job to make Thomas really strong again, and they give Laura a good reason to be on the team, and for Light to shine a little bit more, no pun intended, then I feel like Laura could be a sellable unit. But I think right now, she's probably the least hype unit I've seen this year. I can't think of anyone else. Even the Idol, I think, was a little bit more hyped than Laura, in my opinion. But hey, I could be wrong. Maybe some people really do like her and want her, and are looking forward to her. I personally don't care about her, but that's just me. All right, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video, guys. all those tips I gave you in regards to getting power, do that now. Get ready for it. Now when the patch drops, you'll have the ability to do all of that right away. So I would focus strictly on getting that stuff done. Go straight to WOBL, try to get your top 1000, and then, you know, move on to doing story mode, expert mode, whatever the case may be that you want to do. But for now, I would focus strictly on getting your shadow up super fast. Ahead of time, get your course to 20. Get everything you do in advance done now, so you don't have to worry about it later. Because when you have to worry about it later, you're gonna kill some time. And I think the top 1000, if it is top 1000 again, is going to be done within like 8 minutes or like 10, 15, 20 minutes maybe. So you don't have much time to do this, guys. All right, folks. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Remember to support, subscribe, put the notifications on. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.